It's time to answer your Twitter questions here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange with Jim Cramer, who's getting a lot of questions about Twitter itself this morning. We have one from Thomas who says at 37, Twitter seems to present minimal risk and potentially massive reward. What do you think?
I do a lot of chart work with my friend Matt Horween, who helps write many things that I do in real money. He says the stock is basing. Now, why do I even care about that? Because the stock has been in free fall. So this basing at 37 is good news. The one thing I don't like about Twitter is that the people on Twitter keep thinking Twitter's going to go higher. And I think that what's going to happen is they're going to, if you're a weak hand on this thing, you're going to end up selling you and get frustrated. I say the stock could trade down 35, 34, where we would like to double down for action alerts.
Okay, we're also getting a lot of retail questions. Ben wants to know your thoughts on the sector in general and as well as American Eagle Outfitters.
Okay, I think that that's apparel. I don't want apparel. I know there's a turn. Here's the thing that you need to know. If it's a hard goods company, if it sells hard goods and goes into housing starts very strong. I think you're going to ultimately win. If it's apparel, it's day to day. Ascena even telling me it's day to day. Ascena just bought Ann. So I am concerned about apparel companies.
What about Walmart? Buy, sell, or hold?
Walmart, I need a catalyst. I need some reason to buy it other than the fact that it's cheap. It is cheap, but the numbers have been cut year over year so big. If you go back to look at what the estimates were versus what they are now, you know that this is a store chain that's in decline.
Well, you said you're concerned about apparel. Yes. We had a question on Urban Outfitters, if that's still a buy.
Urban Outfitters was the Anthropologie division. I think a lot of people felt that the call was disingenuous, that how could the last 2 weeks of a quarter for one division that has 199 stores bring down everything. I'm actually going to take the company at its word, and I think you should buy the company, not today, because there's a lot of big holders trying to blow out of it because of the downgrades, but tomorrow would be a nice day to start a position in Urban Outfitters.
So an exception in apparel. Great. Okay, so switching gears, Daniel says El Pollo Loco had a positive quarter, but still manages to get whacked. So what do you think of it here?
Well, I think the problem with the Pollo Loco is the expectations were so high. We have a number of great restaurants that are getting killed, like a Jack in the Box. I prefer to be in Jack in the Box. It's amazing. Shake Shack, by the way, now a cold stock. If you're getting in it, be careful. There's a July expiration. But I am not inclined to buy Pollo Loco.
Last one comes from Michael, who says he's looking to get in on a buy low transport play. Do you like UPS, FedEx, or Chevron?
I do like UPS very much. I'll tell you why. UPS, I think, is finally one-time burn, second-time burn for the holiday season. I think they've come up with a new form of pricing that makes it so that I think they'll be able to turn away the business that has hurt them so badly. I think UPS is a very big buy here, and I have been negative about it, but I like the pricing decisions that they've made if you go over that last quarter.
Great stuff. Thank you so much, Jim. And make sure to keep the questions coming. Always make sure to tweet them using #CramerQ. That's Jim Cramer, and I'm Brittany Umar for The Street.